Welcome to an awesome episode of Engine Power. Today we have a lineup that will satisfy any gearhead. First, we're going to finish up our Gen 3 426 cubic inch Hemi that we dubbed Project Stray Cat. Now this engine is receiving twin turbos and it's going between the frame rails of the PowerStop Ultimate Challenger Sweepstakes giveaway that Mark and Tommy are assembling down in Detroit Muscle. Now they want to see around 800 horsepower at the tires, and this is the foundation that'll get them there.
Second up, we're going to get technical. We're going to show you a couple of things that you see us do around here that you may or may not know how to do yourself. So we're going to take the time and educate you on some procedures that every gearhead or hot rodder should know.
In case you missed part one of the Hemi build, here's a look at what happened. We removed a 6.1 liter Hemi out of a 2010 Dodge Challenger SRT8, tore it down to the bare block, and shipped it out to Sam Tech. When it came back, we washed it and got started with assembly. A forged Eagle crank went in as the backbone of the build, along with their H-beam rods and forged Mala pistons. We chose a catalog hydraulic roller cam from Summit Racing and linked it to the crank with a Howard's double row timing set and installed a new Melling oil pump. Mopar Performance lifters went in with new retainers, and the front timing cover went on. Underneath, we dropped on the windage tray pan gasket combo, the oil pump pickup, and sealed the bottom up with the factory pan.
Now let's talk induction, starting with the cylinder heads. These are the stock Mopar castings, but in the right hands can be turned into pieces that were comparable to the best aftermarket ones. We sent these to Tony Bischoff at BES Racing, who has a proven reputation for great achievements and records when it comes to making big horsepower. These received his signature CNC magic, plus they were meticulously hand finished. They were assembled with a spring package that complements our valve train. They also received a custom valve job and were sent to us ready to be bolted on the engine. Let's have a look at what that magic yields. Our reworked castings still utilize the stock hollow stem valves, which measure 2080 on the intake side and 1650 on the exhaust side, but it sure doesn't hurt the flow any because CFM is improved throughout the entire range. But for comparative purposes, our stock port flows 322 CFM at 600 lift. Our new port flows 367 CFM, which is a 45 CFM gain. On the exhaust side, our old port flowed 194 CFM, the new port 252 CFM for a 58 CFM gain. That's a massive improvement of flow across the board, and coupled with our planned pressurization, this Mopar is going to crank out some big numbers. Before the heads go on, a very important dimension needs to be checked, and it's going to determine whether the piston is above or below the deck surface at TDC, which is going to dictate which head gasket we're going to be able to use.